A year ago, there were no University Prep Griffins, not at the varsity level anyway. Well, there certainly are now. The Griffs are the subject of this report from Brian Mazurowski.
In the playoffs, every game you play is the most important of your season. So while the venue for the Class D state qualifier between the University Prep Griffins and the Charles G. Finney Falcons wasn't quite as big as it was downtown the week before, the stakes were even higher. It would be the third matchup between the two teams this year, and Uprep was looking for a clean sweep.
Finney's going to be really, really hungry. We beat them twice in the regular season. The first time we beat them by a lot of points, but the second time, it was an overtime win. So, the old cliche is hard to beat a team 3 times.
The Falcons would be harder to beat this time around. They were clicking and hungry for more than a sectional title.
Of late, the team has really come to fill in their roles. Making sure they don't turn over the ball, playing their defensive positions. Rebounders have become rebounders. Scorers have become scorers. So they've really bought into our system right now and are playing really well.
As the game tipped off, it was clear Finney wasn't ready to say farewell to its 3 seniors in a game against a team full of 8th, 9th, and 10th graders. A fast 5-point lead for Finney, but it wouldn't take long for the Griffins to get into the game. Uprep's Cameron Miles showed off his quickness by stealing an inbound pass and laying it in. It was followed by another steal and basket, this time by Brandon Hunt. And just like that, Uprep had taken control of the lead.
This game came out, we knew they was gonna come out strong, so we had to come out stronger and be the best we could be.
The Griffins had come out stronger, and at the end of the first quarter, were up 18-13. The Griffins then opened up the second quarter with 2 straight threes, one by Miles and another by Marique Simpkin. The aggressive play from Uprep continued, and a fast break basket set up by a Hunt steal and then cashed in by Miles would put the Griffins up by 10.
I try to keep my head up. If I can't make my threes on offense or get my offense up, I gotta make another second chance to get on defense, turn the ball over, get us another fast break, and let's get it going.
Uprep was ahead, but sloppy play prevented them from taking total control of the game and allowed Finney to come back. Falcon senior Chris Davidson would finish with 25 points and led Finney's late half surge with back-to-back 3-pointers, part of a 9-0 run for the Falcons. A hard basket and one by senior Otis Brown briefly gave Finney the lead.
We felt like we got a good runoff because the last 2 times we played them, we got a good runoff, and we felt like we could really beat this team.
Uprep added a couple of late baskets and took a 33-31 lead into the locker room. The Griffins had that lead at the half, but the Falcons had momentum.
You cannot turn the ball over, okay? You're going to have to use screens to get open. You're going to have to come to the ball. You have to protect the ball. And you keep your dribble alive until you're going to pass the ball. Remember how I told you have to value every possession. Every possession we must value as though the championship game is at that possession. And then remember what I told you about the journey, man. The journey ain't over. There's 16 more minutes to play over there, and we're not ready to end this journey. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I can't stress this enough to you. It is turnovers. 4 turnovers have equated to 8 points for them. And it's a split-second decision of passing the ball, and boom, they got it, and off they went off to the races. You guys are playing great ball, guys. Remember I told you that, and we're here as your biggest cheerleaders. Okay? And like I said, don't get frustrated when we're yelling, man. Don't. Try to get your attention to do the right thing. It's a 2-point game, guys. This is anybody's game right here. It's anybody's game. Let's go out there and play the best 16 minutes that we played all year long. Right here. Right? Let's go. Get up. Come on.
Finney went into the locker room the hot team, but the lead gave Uprep plenty of confidence for the second half.
Every good team's going to have a run. That was their run towards the end of the half. And I said, listen, We're not going to panic. We're up by 2 points. All we got to do is duplicate our first half, play a little better defense, holding the one shot, stop turning the ball over, and we'd be right in position to win.
Brown pulled the Falcons even with the first basket of the half, but the tie didn't last long. Steals and points off rebounds, a strong point all night long, gave Uprep an 8-point lead nearing the end of the third.
We worked on it a lot. We knew he was going to box out number 2, getting all his rebounds. So we had to practice, keep forcing hours. We had to keep it going.
It was looking like the Griffins would be going into the final quarter with that lead, but Finney's Tom Slattery made a long diving three-pointer at the buzzer to pull the Falcons within 5.
I was just trying to get it off. I mean, we usually like to get it to Chris Davidson, but they got me the ball, so I was just trying to get it off.
In the final quarter, Finney continued to close the gap. It was Slattery again, making the play and getting the basket that gave Finney a 56-55 lead.
It was definitely a fight, but it felt good to get the lead near the end, and it felt good because we fought so hard and we knew we could do it.
Once again for Finney, their lead was short-lived. Uprep's young team showed poise under pressure. It was the 8th grader Simpkin who took to the hoop and then cashed in a free throw to complete a 3-point play that put Uprep up 58-55 with just minutes remaining. The Falcons couldn't mount another comeback. Uprep controlled the closing moments of their 67-61 victory, and as improbable as it seems, carry on in the state tournament.
Very excited. You know, a team full of 10th, 9th, and 8th graders, it's crazy, but it works.
Brian joins us now. Brian, look, the Griffs have no senior or junior class, and they're this good now. How good are they going to be?
Well, Bill, you can see there is room for improvement. You watch some of the footage there, you see their games. They're a little sloppy at times, but when you think that these guys have 2, 3, some of them 4 years on this team to get better, and it's not like they're bad. They've beaten the Section 16. They're on to the state semifinals. Can't wait to see what they do in the future.
Very good. Thank you, Brian.